Good.
Can I ask you a question, Scarlett? Can I ask you a question? I was going to ask you. Okay, so hi, J-Mo here. I was just going to ask you, like, when was the first time that he actually physically harmed you in any way? Like, how early on in the relationship was it?
It was on that stream. It was on the stream.
That was the first time?
MLC, that first time that it ever happened, he pushed you off his lap, was probably the first thing we ever saw.
So Mersh and Ice Dancer were the first people to point out what was happening to me. And then
everybody saw it. Everybody knew. Mersh did nothing.
All my friends are
did nothing. Mersh caused you to get injured. I don't know if you're aware of that.
He's the first one. He's the first one to point it out and to help people recognize and actually bring awareness to what was happening. Because lots of times when you're in that situation, if somebody's going to hurt themselves when you try to leave or you want to run away.
Okay, so I did reach out today to talk to like Gino's best friend, used to be his best friend. And I was just like curious about Matt Mead in the past and whatnot, because I saw the story. Did you see this tweet by chance? It was from Misery Loves Clips, and it says this is like a text that Misery Loves Clips received.
I love Misery Loves Clips.
Yeah, he received this text from an anonymous person 5 years ago, and they said, "Let's talk. I have info you want, I promise." And it was, we will start with Mead is a felon and mentally abuses people.
I mean, it's most like I'm not trying to do some like, I don't know, like huge thing. I don't want to like have to push this. My mom told me to just move forward and do your own thing and do your own thing. And so I just kind of want to put it behind me. And
Des Zeppelin, did Mead physically assault Scarlett?
No, I was just going to say,
I'm not receiving money for answering these questions.
Scarlett, Hampton, how are we doing?
Hi, Co-Father Dave.
Hi.
Weirdo.
Did you call him Coke Father?
Weirdo. Neil.
Quad and Neil with the weirdo hat.
Yeah.
Did you know that we called Dave Sarah the Coke Father?
Really?
Yeah.
You seem very excited about that. Very interesting.
I'm the bad guy.
Yes.
What's the bad guy?
Somebody hello to the bad guy.
Yeah.
So we were just watching the clip of Kevin talking to Matt Mead on the phone on his show.
Oh, that was so crazy. So I told so this is Matt Mead, and I talked and I said, hey, go apologize. Because, he had said the FKB. Said, that's your friend, go apologize. Be nice, be Midwest, like, that's your friend, right? And then they're like, fuck Kevin Brennan, and then all that, And then they're like, we want money from him and all this. And then I was just like, huh? I said, go apologize. So then he called in, but then, anyways, I don't say that. I don't say what, he said. They brought me in that stream, in their friend's stream that night. And I was just kind of like, huh, what am I doing here? And then they called me a dog and that. Stancil and Matt.
Yeah, no worries. Hey, I had a question for you. I talked to MJ Murphy, and she was saying that like you tried to attack her at Gino's house when you guys were all together.
I touched her, and also they put all of the streams. We had a paywall, so that way I never even get to watch the streams that I did, and we don't get paid for that. We go all the way over there, and they invite us into her home. We show them respect. And MJ Murphy walked out. Oh, I had to run away from her. Why? Well, at the clip, she was touching Gino on the stream, and I have the clip of that. And I just don't. I'm not a clipper. So then, is this the part? Oh, did I already share this? Oh yeah. Okay.
I'd be like,
I'm standing up for Keanu and don't touch Gino.
There you go.
Oh my
But you can
God.
see that you
That's
react
all
right.
I did. That's all I did. I put my hand out. I don't touch either of them.
Touch our Gino. There you go.
Don't touch you. I like Keanu.
Yeah, Nelson Peabody was there. He literally, it's the first day we met.
So everybody has been saying that. Here, you want me to read?
Yeah, we've all seen the clip of her legs in Matt's lap, and I'm not a jealous girlfriend, but I'll just call it out. And if she's a comedian, she's not gonna say I gotta run away from her for calling someone out. Comedians have to be roasted. All comedians have been roasted. That's part of putting yourself in front of a camera. But you don't bring your daughter into the camera. You know, you don't bring your friends into the camera if they're not used to being in front of a camera. You know what I mean? So people say, I take accountability. Well, I have, and I have, and I have again. And accountability is not taken necessarily privately out of the blue. There is no need for an attack.
Here, okay, so here, listen to this. Maybe just hang with me for a second. I have a bunch of
yeah, and also I'm done crying. Crying, no more tears. I got my nice shirt on. This AC/DC shirt. I love it. It's a vintage shirt. I got this on eBay. I auctioned on it. There was like only like one of them I found ever. Money Tux. It's I like the song. Come on,
come on, listen to the money talk. Yep.
Listen to the money. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, so here's what MJ Murphy, you're gonna have to just sit with us for a minute and listen to everything she said. But she said, to be clear,
for 3 hour, 5-6 hour streams talking about how she wants to kill me. That's enough.
No, here's what she said. She did say. Okay, so here's exactly what she sent me. To be clear, I never sent her a single text. I don't have her phone number. We have each other
haven't even met. That's why it's like, why is she saying that? Sorry, I'll stop talking. But it's like, why is she saying that? We've never been introduced. I treated with respect when we got there. Then when you're sitting in a chair in front of a camera and you're in entertainment and you're in front of the camera, that is free speech. So if she has a problem.
No worries. No worries about the free speech.
Then she can get off the stage.
So she did share. She shared. So you said that Matt sent her a message. And this is the message that was sent. And he says, in that light, saying smash your head in the pavement was extremely, and it affected her greatly, which we kind of know. You've said that to us. But she said she can cry me a fucking river, Matt. Of course it affected her greatly, like every other fucking thing. Does she ever just fucking stop? She is a perpetual victim, and you were taking what I said out of context. I was grateful I was not in the situation where I reacted and went into a blackout fight mode. She's saying she was pretty much grateful that
I don't even want to talk to her or see anything she said to anyone else. She can talk to me if she wants to straighten that out. She can talk to me, but I am happy because that was an Instagram post she made. It was not a private text. So I'm happy if you show her Instagram post and we can look at that and decide. Then we can read her response to it, because her public Instagram post was very graphic. What, for likes? Did Chrissy Mayer podcast like that? Why? I've done that podcast over a year and I love Chrissy Mayer, and I don't do it for money. I just go on there and spend tons of time and I have fun.
Chrissy likes her because she's her friend. Whatever. It is what it is. But
friends, you know, but like, that's why they defend Matt. And I'm not saying anything bad about Matt. I'm not even going to mention his name again. But all I'm saying is that they may have done the same things to him too. So I want people to keep my relationship out of it. That's why is Karmic blocking me? Karmic blocked me.
Fuck Karmic. We're moving on. Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying earlier. I thought you and Karmic had a real relationship going.
I like the guy. I don't know what happened, but I'm used to this kind of behavior because it means that somebody stepped in there, and either what if Matt stepped in there and messaged him and was
I was thinking somebody.
You know what I mean? He blocked me without a warning.
Close. Like Matt with longer hair.
Like, want to go to Hackamania and we can do a show together with Melton.
All right.
And then all of a sudden blocked. You've been blocked. Message failed.
That makes me sad.
Like, I'm not being like I've only messaged him on like Twitter, so it's like it's all been terms of service. Like it's not like people can think like, oh my, everything that people have seen with me and him was on the stream, and then on X, which is
Yeah,
called
that's fine. That's fine.
service.
All right, that's
It was
good.
all
Thanks for the
professional,
explanation.
right? And it was friendly and it was neighbor-like.
Yeah,
It
no,
wasn't
you guys seem to be getting
down.
along really well.
You
Hey,
know, what's the
Scarlett.
problem with him texting a girl and being on a show with a girl or getting super chats from a girl? Well, then we got to go.
No,
bluegill.
we heard previously that that's not very
She can talk
accepting.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
she can
Scarlett.
talk to me. Just like MJ, just like Matt,
All right,
just like
Scarlett,
Deanna,
Scarlett,
just like
someone's
Scarlett.
talking to you.
Hey, Scarlett Honk here. I noticed you got a Marilyn Manson or Marilyn Monroe picture back behind you. But what I was curious about is Matt Mead. Was he as big as some of them big old hogs you've taken on in the industry? How does he measure up?
Who is that talking? I haven't been introduced to you yet.
You already have.
No,
I just
Oh, that's
introduced
Honk.
myself.
Neil, it's Nasty Neil and Codfather. And then
Honk.
Honk,
J-Mo.
Honk,
J-Mo. Honk. Honk.
Gino,
Yeah, that's
J-Mo.
J-Mo and I'm Honk.
Yeah.
J-Mo. Okay, hi J-Mo, nice to meet you. I like your Harley Davidson shirt. I like Harley Davidson motorcycles.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, Scarlett. Here, Scarlett. Question for you. Were you dating your biker boyfriend when you went to the Villa Roma?
Well, he had been in a motorcycle accident, and I was there for him.
Can you answer with a yes or a no?
In the hospital. It was much like
Is that a yes or a no?
it was pretty we were separated.
Okay, so you weren't dating him when you went to the Villa Roma.
Separated for a couple weeks, and it's really hard. But he wanted to be alone so he could heal from his accident, and then he didn't necessarily. I tried to come there, and I was helping him, and then I think he just didn't want me to see him like that. And but yeah, I love the guy.
Okay, no, I was just curious, like where that was. No big deal. Okay, so here's MJ Murphy's Instagram post. I have been in 4 fist fights in my life. I was never the aggressor in any of them, but I won all of them. I am not counting all the fist fights I was in child where I punched kids in the nose like my dad taught me. It doesn't matter if it's self-defense. If you beat the shit out of someone, you can still wind up in a lot of trouble. You can still kill someone if they go to pull your hair or slap you and you quickly block up.
Pull your hair. What did she do to Gino?
Oops. Yeah.
We all know that. I'll send everything I know because there's a lot.
And you can still kill someone if they pull your hair or slap you and quickly elbow or a hook and a cross or take it and bash it repeatedly into concrete. I avoid at all costs. However, sometimes someone comes at you and you have no choice. And when that fight switch is turned on, some of us are no longer in control of what we do. Some of us feel no pain when we are fighting. When that mode is activated in me, everything goes black and I will fight to kill. If I had been drinking, I wouldn't have fled and might be in a jail cell right now over the stupidest shit ever. I think about, hold on. I think about how many people are sitting in jail right now over the stupidest 5 minutes of their life. I have a child. I have a degree. I literally ran down the stairs and sprinted to my car to avoid this girl. Meanwhile, I'm waiting to have sex until marriage. I pose zero threat to her relationship. But if you know me, if you know I fight for women's sports in spaces, you know what I do outside of being a comedian, then you know fighting with me isn't going to be a slapping and scratching, hair pulling and yelling. It's going to be saying a word. It's going to be my fist and my elbows and my knees.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not just
but
that,
whatever.
Like 2 hour,
So
3 hour
she
stream.
was trying to say that you were getting out of hand at Geno's, and that's
I don't think so. All I gotta say is that I don't even have to even justify that because that's its own case. Her 2 different YouTube videos. By the way, Mary Jane, everything you say is taken account for. So you can be worried if you are. So if you're trying to defend yourself and lie, you can be damn worried, bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's pull up Mary Jane Murphy live stream. I could just push her and it would be so easy to kill her. Like she would just fall over and die. And then
whoa.
I'm quoting her. I'm quoting her.
Oh,
That's
okay,
why. That's what I'm quoting
Sorry,
her.
YouTube
I'm very upfront about that. Yeah, I'm quoting her, and we could show her clips and see what she has to say about that, huh? I wasn't even mad about her putting her feet in his lap. I laughed at it, and then when I texted him, I'm like, "Oh, that was so funny." And then he's like, "Yeah, she touched me without my consent," and it. So then I said something. Matt told me that Matt brought it up to me that she was touching him and fondling him with her feet. So that's why I brought it up to her. And I brought it up on a live stream, not in private text. I never text her privately. I've never talked to her privately. I've only everything that's happened has happened on a live stream. So all you guys can think and see is what you saw in Hot Water and what you saw her post after that. And then what you saw her post on Instagram and what she did at Content Hotel, which I didn't even know she knew me. She's like, "Have you seen the fight between Lauren De Laguna and Scarlett Hampton?" I'm like, "Huh?" Like when I watched it back, I'm like, "Huh? Why is she talking about me? Like, I don't know this person." You know, it's like right from the beginning, she was TMZ, but to her narrative. TMZ? And that's why I call her out, because there's no TMZ to your narrative to enforce and enable violence like she did.
Yeah, no worries.
I don't know if it'll help. I messaged Karmic to unblock you. No, I don't know if it'll help or not.
I don't even know why he blocked me. I mean, I even show you the last message was hey, I guess, you know, Melton has made a stream. I just saw that, like, I didn't know this. He just said Scarlett and Karmic and this and that. And then Karmic blocks me. I didn't tell Melton to make stream. He asked me if I wanted to host a show with him at the Hackamania that Karmic did. And I said,
well, it doesn't sound like that'll happen if you block you.
So Gilly, you know, I'm not stealing your boyfriend. All I said was, hey, we could do like a karaoke event.
I think that would be good. I think it would be good for Karmic to do.
Violated terms of service, Gilly, and I never even met her.
No, you haven't. You've done well.
If this woman lived in this man that's abused me's attic, then know what she can do? She can talk about it. Was there a door on your room that you rented? Was there a damn door on there? Because the door was broken down when
Scarlett.
I tried to be safe. I ran away. I hid under the bed. I hid under the goddamn bed. So she can actually speak up for women, or she can shut her mouth, or stop manipulating other men, especially Midwest people. I know what it's like. I know
especially Midwest.
Blocking.
Calm down.
To do to Mersh.
Scarlett.
I'm in favor of you and Karmic.
Yeah, it's
not even like not even like a relationship. We're not trying to.
Just friends. Good.
I wasn't crying on his stream, and I wasn't fighting people. We were just
it looked like you had a good time. You're talking about Taco Bell and rock
like
and roll.
Westerns, y'all. So it's like, why can't I just talk to people? Like, people want to either use me for try to be their victim, or to fight with me, and I just want to laugh and make people laugh. I don't want to cry on every goddamn stream.
Karmic just wants to make sweet love with you. That's all.
No, I agree. I agree with Scarlett here. Karmic just want to talk about Taco Bell and movies and music.
Wow. Why did this happen? What did I get him blocked on? Did I strike him? Or it could be this Matt Mead guy. It could be this guy. I'm gonna make a name.
Oh, do you think Matt Mead reached out to KarmicX and threatened him possibly?
He's jealous.
I don't think Matt Mead over with. You and Matt Mead are done. You and Matt Mead are done, Scarlett.
Deserve that bullshit.
Are you
Kevin Brennan doesn't deserve bullshit from Keanu and stuttering John.
Karmic's from the Valley of Men. He wouldn't back down to a man. But I think it's someone else in here.
All these fuckers can fuck off.
Scarlett, are you and Matt done then officially? Huh?
I don't even want to answer that because he can answer that because he keeps saying that I'm his girlfriend. So he can answer that for himself. I'm here alone.
I got a question.
Hard time, and he's been taking advantage of the hard time. Other people have been like taking advantage of me trying to get myself back together again. But Karmic hasn't been taking advantage of that. Kevin Brennan hasn't been taking advantage of that. Mm-hmm. And that's all I have to say about that.
Well, can I ask a question?
And Ice Dancer haven't been taking advantage of that either.
I agree.
That's all I have to say about that.
Good.
Can I ask you a question, Scarlett? Can I ask you a question? I was
Yes,
going to ask
sir.
you, okay, so hi, J-Mo here. I was just going to ask you, like, when was the first time that he actually physically harmed you in any way? Like, how early on in the relationship was it?
It was
Take your
on that stream. It was on the stream.
That was the first
that
time?
MLC, that first time that it ever happened, he pushed you off his lap was probably
That
the
was
first
the
thing
first
we ever
time.
saw.
So
okay.
Mersh and Ice Dancer were the first people to point out what was happening to me. And then
No, everybody saw it. Everybody knew. Mersh did nothing.
All my friends
Mersh
are his.
did nothing. Mersh caused you to get injured. I don't know if you're aware of that.
He's the first one. He's the first one to point it out and to help people recognize and actually bring awareness to what was happening. Because lots of times when you're in that situation, if somebody's going to hurt themselves when you try to leave or you want to run away, then it's if you get away, they're going to hurt themselves. You got to go. You got to go.
So
Scarlett, right here it says, "I don't run, I don't hide," and she go.
When MJ was rubbing Gino's head, was that like the only thing that actually happened between the two? Because I'd never seen it before.
Scarlett probably has the answer to that. So I think what you told me is that MJ Murphy touched Gino, and then you said don't touch Gino, and then she touched him again just to be a jerk.
I don't need to say anything else about it. I'm not trying to get involved and insert myself in someone's relationship.
All right. That's fine. That makes sense.
It's been done to me that for the last couple months.
That's fair.
It's like I talked to
you're talking about.
No, I'm just saying in general. If I don't insert myself, okay, I'm going to talk to both of them, and then when I'm getting beaten, it's called, you know who time. No, it's
not. The only reason I asked is because
I'm mad that Karmic blocked me because I think it has something to do with Matt Mead or his friends, or I think it has something to do with somebody I've never met that lived in Matt Mead's house for very many months with a door on.
I think it's more like that. I really don't think Karmic would block you.
I have pictures of the broken door, Matt Mead. I have pictures of the broken door.
I think Karmic liked you a lot. I think Karmic liked you.
And I will not allow you to threaten anybody because he's threatened more than one person. We've all seen it on Melted's channel. We've all seen him threaten Moody for his accent. I want to hit that accent. You don't say that to somebody. You don't want to say that to somebody. And then his threats to people are very real. So I can't even imagine because I haven't heard anything about this. I was blocked out of nowhere. That is not fair. That is mean. That is cruel. That is holding someone against her will.
We agree.
That's his choice. That's his choice. And even if it's a woman, well, then that's a controlling ass bitch.
She does seem to be that way. So did Karmic ever give you money for being on that stream? He made like $1,000 on
because I wanted to affirm that he's paid me for the 2 streams. He sent me.
Do you care?
Venmo. I'm not going to share that. Know why? Because he's the first person to ever pay me for a goddamn podcast in my life. He's the first person who ever paid me for a goddamn podcast in my entire life.
So he made it. You guys made like $1,000 that night.
And they can fuck off.
No, that's good to know. You just said.
I honestly don't think Karmic
offered to pay me and actually paid me and kept their promise without a request. I didn't ask. And I didn't ask him to leave. He offered it to me because he trusted. He had people coming on asking him to bring me on just to talk. And then all we did was talk very casually, very nicely and politely. And he didn't deserve that, whatever happened. And
I'll pay as soon as his disability check comes
privately
in.
If something's happening to him, and that's not something that needs to happen on a stream.
Did I make you upset earlier with my question? I didn't mean to.
No, I'm just done after the Ashley coming thing last night. I like her. I thought she's helping me, but I'm sick of crying. I'm sick of fucking crying and getting angry. And this is me. People, if you look at everything I've been on podcasts and my whole history, and that's why I share Quatfather. I share people my real phone number. Know why? They can do a background check on me and know I've never been. I don't have a fucking record. I haven't beat up my father when I was 25. I haven't done that. I haven't done any of that. So they can leave me alone. They can leave my friends alone. They can let me live my own life. And that's all I got to say about it. And I have been very nice.
Oh, he beat his father up?
Text messages to me because I woke up.
He beat his father up?
He beat his dad up and then went drunk driving.
Right?
This is Scarlett. You remember you shared these with me?
he wants to have threesome with her. So that's what that woman sent to me today. I don't know her. And then I have a voicemail. I'll play it.
Can I read this real quick?
No
Yeah.
one.
Okay,
I won't even
hold on,
scare the
Scarlett. We're
number,
gonna
but you
read
guys
this.
can listen to the voice because obviously they said I know Matt for a long time, and this was a different number.
Oh, go ahead, play it.
Every daily, I'm getting threats from this, and
go ahead, play it.
Oh yeah, let's listen to this.
Oh yes, let's do one.
Because what is this? This is consistent manipulation, and I'm going to say it's a New York number. So I'll play it because you know what? This is actually for my own safety, for other people's safety. Because if he's striking channels and hurting people, this needs to be out there. So I'll actually just send it to you because my phone is not playing it loud. So I'll just send it to you on text because it's like sharing my legal number with people and being an adult actress. That actually shows that, hey, look, you can run this by all records and everything I'm saying, I can stand up to that. I'm not, okay, people are saying I'm crazy and this and that and that and that. Well, no, I don't deserve to be beaten by somebody who has a record and be put in that.
Are you like getting sleep? Are you sleeping all right?
I slept all damn day almost. Like, I was up all night talking to Karmic, but that was just fun. And like, I felt like that was very harmless. That was the only nice thing about my whole entire day.
We did have some people,
you know.
If you guys don't mind reading the questions for her, and go ahead, J-Mo.
Scarlett, how do you feel about Melton making money off of your voice now on super tips? Will Ashley help you sue or get a percentage? From Jimmy
What's
319.
It's like a super chat, but it's his own version.
You know,
so it has an AI voice of you.
But what is that?
So like someone could send in a super tip and it
like,
will read it in your voice.
Oh yeah, play one for her. Let's see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have old ones. You know, like when you were on Karmic stream and he had the voices that were playing.
Super tip. And I
Do you
don't
remember these? Like this.
Happy New Year.
You know, like when those play?
Yeah. It's like an AI.
That's a super tip.
Yeah, so
now there's a voice. Now there's a voice of you.
Well, if he's using it in terms of promotion, like I liked being on NLO, I didn't get paid for that, but I felt like it was very important because it helped protect. I felt more protected.
A lot of eyes, yeah. You got a lot of eyes on you.
Like
for that.
actually, just no, but I felt more protected. My hat got burned on that stream. Well, either I was going to get the hat back, or it was going to get destroyed. Either I was going to get my property back, or it was going to get destroyed. So it got destroyed. So they took on a risk. They paid for the risk. So I don't expect them to pay me. They paid for the risk.
And I do have this voicemail.
I paid with my time for the truth. I don't need the money. I got the truth.
All right, here's the voicemail. Let's play it.
We can't hear it.
Hi, Scarlett. This is Tommy McNulty. I want to give you a little heads up on something. You were saying that you had a now, mind you, I was friends with Gino at one point. I'm not friends now. He betrayed me. His girlfriend's bad news. Blah blah blah. I got a lot to tell you if we ever do talk. But one thing I will tell you: when you said the finger is hurt, I have a case number, and I'm not pressing charges. If I get my stuff back, don't ever say that again, because that is called extortion. When you say when you make any kind of implied threat, and that's how they can say it. If you say, look, if you do this, I won't do that. Right now, they can call the police and say, she's going to put a false charge on her. And Gino thinks like this. This is where I learned all this stuff. She's going to put a false charge on my friend if he doesn't give her this and that. The cop can come in and lock your ass up. Don't do that, all right? Don't, please. Just say, listen, he damaged my stuff, and if he was a man, he'd make good on it and pay me back because I was nice enough not to press charges when he hurt me. Like, you can word things like that, but if you say, if this, I won't that, no good, Scarlett, no good. All right, catch you later. God bless. I hope you're feeling better.
I know who that guy is, and he is an absolute psycho. But he's correct about Gino. Gino is a psycho too, just FYI. So I did. I
was passed away. Other people know people. So it's not my fucking fault. I got put in a situation for only a few months.
Yeah, we agree. No, it's not your fault. It's you're good.
Oh, we're not. Remember, we're not crying.
Yeah,
Scarlett, we said we're not crying.
Tell me
remember?
what to do. Keep telling me what to do. Why can't I be help?
No, ignore that guy. Ignore that guy. Absolutely. Absolutely.
First of all,
You're
what
good.
an idiot. That doesn't make any sense. He doesn't know anything about the law.
I did reach out today to somebody that's related to Gino that used to hang out with him, and I actually had some.
And it's not
I
fair.
know.
I think that you had to choose between whatever influences done on them, and it wasn't ever her. It wasn't ever. Why do people say they enabled it? They did not. They did not. I want to make that clear. I want to leave them out of it, and I don't even want to continuing to do this.
I just had a story.
Scarlett, though, what Gino messaged you, that's the real him. You know that, right?
Well, let's
All that
read
nasty...
that one. Let's see that one.
Yeah, come on, Quad.
Do you have that one?
Yeah, he's got it.
That voicemail seemed like they were just trying to help you, though.
No,
Yeah,
they're telling me, Scarlett, you're going to get your ass locked up. No, they have no idea.
Well, I think they were trying to tell you, like, not to do what you're doing. Not like a mean way. I think they were actually trying to give you, like, helpful advice.
Well, yeah.
All right, Quad's going to read this.
They had no place to do that. They had no place when I'm going through healing through this trauma. They had no place to put their little voicemail and call me when I never gave them my number. I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
So
I think so. What you're saying is that the dude is being creepy. He's being creepy by contacting you.
That woman, that creepy woman, that they want sending him the NUDES.
Okay, well, let's watch that. Let's read that one first. So somebody sent you this the day after you did the interview, correct? I'll read it. But this was sent to you by someone that you don't know. It says, I guess that's not the first one. Here, let me go back.
He's bringing his friends, doxing them by bringing them into this, so he can stop.
Yeah, I'll read this though, but this doesn't dox anybody. I scratched out the phone number and everything. Let me read this and we'll talk about it.
Like, I'm the only one.
You sent me this.
Accountability, and I
okay. It says I've known Matt. Hold on, Scarlett. I'll read this for everybody.
My body, my choice.
Yeah, your body, your choice. I'll read this. I've known Matt for 30 years. I've known his soul better than you ever will. What you're doing repeatedly is abuse. The other night, your lies almost killed him. That blood would have been on your hands if it had happened. I'd stop nothing to make sure knew what a lying cunt you are. He loved you, gave you your relationship his all, and you're fucking drained his life out of him. I hope you're happy. Here, I hope you're happy. You're constant attention seeking, reckless, selfish, dangerous to the people who get close to you. One day when the microphones are gone, the sympathy dries up and no one is left to blame. Yeah. Okay, actually, this was first. Fuck these leech content creators who have gone after you and are making a buck. The only thing that ever outweighs their jealousy is their greed. I'm repulsed by what you and Matt are having to go through because I guess this is being public. The other night about your life. Okay, so he loved you.
I've known Matt for 30 years. And Scarlett, you got to stop. Scarlett, stop.
And one day when you're sitting alone, the wreckage caused.
No. What am I doing? What am I getting touched in my door for? No, he had no idea the kind of shit he's done to me, and he has an idea. Why did he fucking talk, or why does he stop asking people to cover his ass? He can talk to me, or he can stop covering.
This is the ghost of Scarlett's hat to say, "Avenge me, Scarlett, avenge me."
Yeah, it's my baby fur baby. Those aren't replaceable. Oh, he's used to replacing everything he breaks. I'll send you pictures of my drum set broken and the broken doors. And the reason why, I'm not going to do that. Know why? Because I've not been trying to expose that stuff. I'm being forced to now because I'm sitting at home and I was on Karmic stream and now I'm getting hurt by getting blocked by people that we were all very innocent together. He's the only person ever actually paid me for a podcast. And I I mean, well, Ashley paid me too for the podcast. I'm gonna clarify that as well. But those are the only 2 people ever. So, but I also never asked for money. I received it and I appreciate it. And but like, wow,
Okay.
why? That's the same thing as striking a channel, is having someone block you who you didn't get an explanation from. That's obvious, like that it's vindictive.
Let me ask you, Scarlett.
I like
let me ask
Karmic.
you.
I never said nothing. I retweeted some things, and maybe
Yeah.
it got around to the wrong people, and that's, I think, what happened. This bluegill fish, we got him in the pond.
Okay, so
Come up on the wrong house.
this does say, rest assured, I've contacted authorities to remove him from my home.
Yes,
You
because
already had done
I
that.
have had to do that when he came here.
And
Yes, he
you
drove
have
me home, drove me all
case
the way to
number.
Wisconsin, but he was going to drive to my mother's house, and I have receipts.
To
I
do
paid
what?
tickets. Just drive there. I'm going to meet you there in Wisconsin. I'm like, huh? Okay, so
When did he say that?
I said, no, don't do that. He's going to hurt
When?
himself. So I had an obligation. Then I rode with him to Wisconsin. I welcomed him into my home the moment that he says you're dead, quote unquote. And this all happened on, I said, Siri, call. That's the only time I had to say, Siri, call authority.
Oh,
And
right.
on the phone,
Yeah, when he was,
he's like, you ruined my life. And I mean, this is why I don't even want to say anything else about it. Know why? Because
yeah, that's fine.
he knew I was calling him, and then everything he said, everything in there has a record. I got a case number. They gave me a case number. So I'm not pressing charges. I want him to get home safe. And they gave me a case number. And I didn't press charges. So then his friends keep coming after me. Like, leave me alone, for fuck's sake. Like, leave me the hell alone.
Agreed.
I don't have my fucking parents' house to live in. I don't have a big
but
house.
you know you can't. You gotta. You know what I mean? If he is doing things like that to you, like you're saying, like he's abusing you, then you can't be back with him. You know that, right?
Of course not. That's why I'm in my damn house.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I had to
Yeah.
contact authorities, so that I could get separated. You got. I'm not even going to say
No, I
anything else.
agree.
Obviously.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, just drop that, Geno. Thank you.
Just watch.
Nice
people
pod.
each other. It's a Charles Bukowski poem. I can quote Charles Bukowski because he's actually fucking brilliant. He's a brilliant poet. People aren't good to each other. They aren't
That is
good.
true.
Nice podcast. Stupid has a comment for you. Love that AC/DC shirt, girl. What are your 3 favorite AC/DC songs? Thanks, Dan. Give this to Scarlett Quad.
Thanks, man.
What are your 3 favorite AC/DC songs?
I like Touch Too Much. It's like a touch too much. And then I like of course I like
What a coincidence.
well, of course I like Shook Me All Night Long. American Thighs, had me fighting for air. Told me to come, but I was already there. Like I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
I love Dirty Deeds. And then of course I love what is that one? It was on there. Oh, yeah, I really like I like Ride On too. Bon Scott's.
Oh yeah, Right On. Oh yeah, Right On. That's probably one of my favorite AC/DC. Very underrated song.
Because
Great
it's
song.
it's very motivating and inspiring when you're in hard times.
That's
right?
about breaking up. That's
I
about
like
a breakup.
I like that one, yeah. I do.
Yeah. That's exactly what that's about. You should listen to that one a lot because it's about breaking up and moving on. Right on. When you when you break up with someone and it's toxic, then right on. That's it.
Ooh, I like Got You by the Balls.
All right.
I like that one. And I like Safe in New York City. I feel safe in New York City. I feel safe in New York.
Good songs. You know a lot of AC/DC. All very good songs too. Good picks. Good picks. All right. Fatwa. Scarlett, please go on my very good friend Jake Hudson's show. Yeah, I can give you his information too. He's a very, very good egg, allegedly. Just jokes. He's a nice kid.
I give everyone a chance.
Man.
So it's like I don't know when I step onto a show if it's gonna be toxic or not. People can look up my whatever podcast thing. It happened to be very toxic for me. And I paid every dime to get myself 8 hours there and 8 hours back. So, you know, I drove there on my dime. I didn't get paid for it. And then all I did was become trashed for it. But I walked away as a bigger person because I didn't take that to me. I actually realized, hey, look, I actually did good. Because if the most replayed part is when you are calling somebody out and then you end up leaving, you know, you didn't lose there. You know, if somebody's going to say, hey, you owned me in an actual debate when I've never debated before, and I debated, I mean, I like politics. I'm not going to bring that into it, but I do.
Are you a master debater?
No, never. I never even debated in my life before. Actually, that's why I was crying so much on every channel, because once I realized debate is all about throwing it back at people and actually saying, hey, look, I don't want to be right. I'm not trying to be right. I'm actually supporting everyone's narrative. Let the people decide.
Are you going to do your own show? I think that'd be interesting. I think
you
would be
have
interesting.
That I didn't know about the super chat thing. I should probably reach out to him because I have not talked to him personally on any of this, and he has not messaged me. But I was on that show for a long time, enough to deserve to be able to send a chat and discuss things. And I don't know what happened today. I feel like I was ousted. I'm very
from Karmic's. Yeah, that's
very rude. Yeah, it's rude.
Actually, a lot of people, he does that a lot. He
blocks a lot of people.
Well, I did the Mersh, right? And I like Mersh and I like Ice Dancer, and I haven't even met them in person, and I haven't been on a stream with either of them. But you know what?
Okay, actually, Scarlett, I would love to play this for you. I don't know if you ever got to see this, but do you know the day that you went on with Melton and Mersh?
Yeah, I know it upset them, and I feel bad about that. And
do you know exactly what he was saying? Have you actually heard what he said on his stream the next day?
They were upset because they.
Do you know exactly?
Because I saw they were talking about me, so I went.
Let's listen to it.
Yeah, we're about to play it. So hold on.
Okay.
Would you like to hear it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'm going to shut up.
Consistently on Rumble. It was a fun time had by all.
We can't see it. Oh, there it is.
And then after an amazing night,
move yourself.
Everybody was feeling good and we're all having a fun time. I had to have my night ruined. I had to have my fucking best night of the year ruined by autistic Moody and fat fuck Melton. Two retards who not only stepped all over my dick with this Scarlett Hampton situation, but managed to mishandle, misrepresent, and misunderstand everything that was happening. It was like I was working on something that would have been a Van Gogh, a Monet, a work of art. Something Michelangelo would have sculpted. And then it was like, I went to go take a cigarette break and come back, and two fucking retards fucked with the sculpture, and now it just looks like two retards were playing with fucking Play-Doh. Good job, boys. Good job handling that like fucking dog shit. The only reason that this had to even happen is because, frankly, now that the fucking cat's out of the bag, I had been talking to Scarlett for quite some time. And more importantly, Ice Dancer had been talking to Scarlett for a great deal of time. When I say a great deal of time, I mean walls of texts from this manic bitch that I don't feel like even dealing with. I wanted to get a chick out of an abusive situation. I don't want to fucking become her new dad. Right? We worked very diligently, very hard behind the scenes to try to get her to separate from Matt for the holidays, get somewhere home, get somewhere safe, get somewhere where they're surrounded by family, where they can think clear-headed and get out of a bad situation. Now, sure, it would have been great to just fucking exploit that, as we could have. I mean, I had a lot of inside baseball I could have shared with you guys. We had a lot of stuff that we all knew about. I wasn't trying to fucking exploit it. But these two fucking retarded faggot hacks had to go, well, even though this is totally a fucking something out of Mersh's whole realm here, let's try to latch onto it. Let's try to get some content out of it. Let's try to exploit a manic, retarded fucking porn star, and then also put words in her fucking mouth she didn't say, and let's try to get some drama out of this. You don't fucking think I could have done that? I literally could have done that 100 times since we got her away from him. There's a reason we didn't. Because we're not fucking absolute pieces of shit. That's the mistake I made. The mistake I made was pretending Scarlett Hampton is human. The mistake I made was treating Scarlett Hampton like somebody who I've broken bread with, who I've had dinners with, who's been to my home. I made that mistake. I am not making that mistake in 2026. You are all fodder to me. Every one of you. All of your secrets, all of your bullshit, anything I find out about you people, it's going to become content now.
I don't know what you think about Mersh. I have
nothing to say about that. All I got to say is that they're right. You guys told me
no matter what. So even though he pretty much said that he should have been the one doing
this on a live stream, on that live stream, no, I didn't. Yeah, I respected these people, this NLO, for showing everybody that everything happened. I'm not saying anything bad about them, but they can ask me, like, at least talk to me once, outside.
Well, you don't owe Mersh that.
No, it's not about Mersh. Mersh and Ice Dancer are good people. You guys can leave them out of this. I can take criticism. I can take discipline. And I am not offended by anything he said. I am not.
Even though that he should have.
Correct. He's 100% very. Correct. So I do not want to say that I'm not trying. I feel very offended by this.
By what he just said?
Right now, by you guys. By what's going on, being put in a situation where my heart rate is so fast right now.
Well, don't get upset. We don't want you upset.
I know who supports me is a friend, is a person, is a human being, and you guys playing something that Mersh says, yeah, I nod because like everything he says is just, and no one's perfect, but like he also isn't perfect, but I'm not perfect. I made a mistake because I didn't realize that, but going on the channel, it was hurting me. It hurt me. It hurt my property. I had a lot of property burned in the furnace on that channel. It's because Matt Mead can explode. Okay. So
but that's the thing. Like,
Matt, Mersh learned that it's not
people that stream, right?
on a channel, and he learned after that this shit is serious. This isn't funny anymore.
So that's what I mean. Like, I can show you Mersh.
So they bring him. I wasn't going to talk alone because he was already I didn't know my friend was in his house, and who knows what he could have done to her if he just explodes and get mad. So I sent him the link, and then I asked them, and they said it was okay. But then all of a sudden, hey, look at this! I'm going to throw this in the furnace. Throw more of my stuff in the furnace. Like, how is that okay? Like, it should never have had to come to that, right? Yeah. This is no one's fucking business.
Yeah, throwing stuff in the furnace is crazy. That's crazy behavior.
Friend by having to be a part of it, who's not a streamer. I don't even want to say her name anymore because it makes me so upset that I love her, and that's not fair to do that to my friend, to bring her on a stream. She's a single mother.
Scarlett,
she should not be kept in her house to justify someone's narrative, and she should not be held there, and she should not have to come on camera if she does not give consent.
Agreed.
Scarlett,
what from an industry of consent? That's consent to be on the camera.
Scarlett, what do you? Why do you go on the streams? What do you like looking for?
Oh my God! Well, I don't like this. I don't like to fight, and I don't like to get stressed out. I don't like to cry. I don't like to.
We don't want to fight with you.
I rarely get angry. So when I get angry, I don't stop.
The only reason I showed you that was just to show you. I was just trying to show you there might be things going on that you're.
But all I'm saying is that
I was trying to show you
nothing but actually empower me to get out of that house. They empowered me and showed me from unbiased.
Yeah, they helped you when you needed it.
They didn't
Yeah.
want
I'm just
anything
saying they
from
may
me.
have had some selfish reasons as well.
No, I don't even want to talk about that because they've been here.
Well,
for
no,
me.
they-
I've been
you
fucking
needed
alone.
it,
I've been
right?
really
They-
alone. All the friends that were his friends that were my friends, I've been alone.
Mhm.
I've just been attacked by them. So know what?
Yeah.
All I gotta say about that is I've been alone, and at least
Yeah.
people that actually know what happened and know the whole story over the months. I don't even have to say anything. At least I have people that are understanding. They're at least
Yeah.
human beings to me. And a human being is not being, hey, I'm gonna pay you for being on the stream. That's not being a human being. Human being is giving people, not putting people in a corner to have to respond and cry and be sad and have to relive things that they don't want to see and relive.
Well,
And it wasn't
yeah,
Mersh.
let's not do
Mersh
that then.
never have to say that either.
Well,
'Cause I
Mersh is
agree,
not
you know
a
what?
victim
I'm
of
both of
anything.
them. So why?
Mersh isn't a victim. You don't have to. You don't have
He's
to defend
not.
him.
But I'm saying
Yeah,
he shouldn't have had to say that.
To say what? That he's mad that he got his
he
story
shouldn't have
stolen from
mad.
Melton and
I
Moody.
didn't know that I was making anyone mad. And
He didn't do anything wrong.
You know
though. He
why
didn't
they
do
were
anything.
mad?
shouldn't
You guys
be
know why
mad.
they were mad? Because I was
He
crying.
shouldn't have
I was
been
hurt.
mad.
I was crying and I was hurt. So that's why they were mad. They were mad because I got put in a situation where here's my property
Sounds-
getting destroyed. Here's me getting used and exploited further. That's why they were goddamn mad. So they are human beings and they need to be left out of this and stop. You guys,
Yeah,
gotta
I know. I'm just saying, like, you
they're
didn't do
not that
anything
big.
wrong. Yeah.
And there's a difference. I've been in entertainment for a few years now, in front of a camera, my whole body exposed. And know what? I can take
Right.
criticism. I can take critique. I can take whatever people have to throw at me, but I don't take fists. I don't receive fists. I don't.
I just wanted to show that
I
to
don't
you. You can
receive
take it how you want. That's fine.
manipulation and being captive somewhere and being scared and scared for my family and scared for my mom and not being able to spend a holiday with my mom. No Thanksgiving with my mom.
Absolutely,
He's not
absolutely.
coming to my mother's house. If he's hit me, he's not going there. So I don't even
Here's
know
a
what
Scarlett.
lighthearted
to say
question,
anymore.
Scarlett.
Yeah, Scarlett. AC/DC.
Just go watch the Misfits,
AC/DC.
Marilyn Monroe. I watched it today. I'm like, shit. Wow, my reaction isn't that abnormal. Just watch the first few minutes. She's trying to change
Yeah.
clothes, and they're like, "Do you know what you're gonna say?" And she's just like, I don't know. It's just why is this such a big deal? And then why have people hurt me for it? And I don't want to say anything about it anymore.
That's why I had you on, is pretty much to point out to everyone that there is still people trying to mess with you behind the scenes, and that's not cool. Everybody should be helping you like face off with the people that are trying to give you a bad time behind the scenes.
Many people
That
are
includes all of the
not okay. That's
well,
sad.
okay, so Scarlett, you remember what we were
Blocked my
talking about?
exes. I haven't blocked Matt. I haven't blocked him.
Right.
You know why? Because if he needs help and he's in a dire situation where he just needs somebody to damn talk to, because it's
Right.
life or death. Whoever told him to block me, you guys can go fuck yourself. Know why? Because you have no idea what it's like to be in a situation and be enough of a human being to not block people. Because when did I cross a boundary? When?
Yeah. Well,
Tell
it's
me.
messed up
Tell
that
me.
like
Tell me.
Karmic's blocked
they
you.
can tell me.
That's
They
it.
can talk to me and tell me. Okay. Because then
okay,
they
so,
cross
like,
my boundaries if they didn't know what they're doing now. Because that's
Right.
not fair to just eliminate everybody. That it's just not okay. It's not like you're sucking out a Capri Sun pack until it's just dry and then you're just throwing it away.
Right. Well, me and you had talked about the fact that there's this like entire world of comedians and everybody in the Northeast, all Matt and like everybody he knows,
And they
that are
violate two
trying
terms
to
of
cover for
service.
him.
They do.
But they've all kind of messed
my
with you,
law-
right?
You know,
Yeah,
MOLE.
but if you say YouTube terms of
He
service,
said my
it's
uncle
not
said
an
that to me on their stand, on their comedian stand in front of me at Content Hotel. And they made it a joke, and I laughed. They're like, "Thanks for being a good sport." And I'm not gonna exploit that, but they make jokes about that. So, how did I insult his wife when he said my uncle molested me? That's a joke,
Who said that?
Right. Who said that joke?
Gino.
Gino, of course. So he exploited you and then he threatened you after it was all said and done.
I want to hear another person read them, so that way everybody can understand why I'm upset right now, because these are my friends.
Well, we don't want to make you upset, though. I mean, that's the whole thing.
No. I'm not upset with any of you guys. I'm sorry for getting passionate, and I'm not. I really am not upset with Gino and Keanu. I like both of them as people. I respect them. And know what? I'm home now. So why is when I'm home when I have to be basically insulted for just going back to my home? I have a right to be home and I have a right to be alone. That's why I said watch the Misfits. She like basically says it right away. I have a right to be in my own room alone. Like I have a right to have a door on any room, even if it's not my home. If somebody's allowing me to stay there and to treat me like a human being, I have a right to have a door in my room.
Absolutely. Abariza, it's enough already with this Mersh. So bored with him. Reverend Rage, 16 months. Scarlett, AC/DC singer, Bon Scott, or Brian Johnson?
Scott. Bon Scott.
That was an immediate reaction.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a long way to the top.
If you want to rock and roll, you sing with KarmicX a lot too. You can come over here and sing karaoke with me. I'm really good, I hear.
We would not no plans to meet up or do a date or nothing like that.
Yeah, you can just have fun. That's fine.
We're just talking. It's nice to talk to a Midwestern once in a while.
Yeah, I got a similar accent. You can recognize terms.
He's funny. I think he's a funny guy.
It was clear you guys got along together.
Oh, I respect.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
When people I respect just stab me like this.
Scarlett, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, I mean, I like a lot of Nirvana. I actually do like Polly by Nirvana.
Choice. Okay, great choice.
In Wisconsin, you guys know that? On Nevermind, in Smart Studios in Madison, Wisconsin, they recorded Polly on Nevermind.
That's what a great story. That's a great story.
On an acoustic guitar, they could do like some.
That's a song.
Do you want Quad to read this in his Geno voice when he reads it? Do you want him to do like a Geno impression?
Yeah, do it.
All right, Quad, go for it.
My camera off because I'm gonna be listening. Okay,
but no crying back there.
I'm not. Scarlett, I got to see Nirvana in 1993. What do you think about them apples?
No way. My mom was living in Seattle at one point.
I lived in Eugene, and I drove to Salem to watch him in December 18th, 1993. He was dead 6 months later.
Awesome. Do you ever see Courtney Love Hole or L7? L7?
No, I never got to see her Hole. No. Do you know who opened for Nirvana? The Breeders. But no.
Oh,
I like Hole. Hole was a good band.
Really, honestly, I'm not. L7 rocks. L7 rocks. If you never heard them, it's like like the tax man called today. IRS is on my pay. My boss says I should comb my hair. My father thinks I'm nowhere. It's like, get out of my way or I'm gonna shove by L7. Best song ever. They're a really good song. And Kurt and Courtney were like in a live video. They're sitting in the side stage by the speaker on the stage. So they liked L7 too. L7's pretty old band. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to rant.
No worries.
No, that's fine. That was a question. No, we're glad to talk music anytime. Okay, so I did reach out today to talk to like Gino's best friend, used to be his best friend. And I was just like curious about Matt Mead in the past and whatnot, because I saw the story. Did you see this tweet by chance? It was from Misery Loves Clips, and it says this is like a text that Misery Loves Clips received.
I love Misery Clips.
Yeah, he received this text from an anonymous person 5 years ago, and they said, "Let's talk. I have info you want, I promise." And it was, we will start with Mead is a felon and mentally abuses people.
I mean, it's most like I'm not trying to do some like, I don't know, like huge thing. I don't want to like have to push this. My mom told me to just move forward and do your own thing. And so I just kind of want to put it behind me. And but I'm here for anyone that wants to talk. But I'm not if it's necessary that I have to take action more than what can be, like, I don't know, in social studies they said like they have a word for it, where the best way to figure out a problem, solve a problem, is to just handle it between one person and another person. Like, it's not to like say, hey, like what is this extortion thing? Like, I'm not using anything against him.
Yeah,
honestly,
you just want your shit back. That's all. You want your shit back before it goes in the furnace.
With him, and they were very innocent. Like, it was very consoling because I was worried that he's going to hurt himself.
Right. And whatever, you were offered, James Baumert said that he would go get it for you if that's necessary too. So you have a guy out there that's willing to do that.
No. I don't know that guy, and he can reach out to me.
No,
I don't want to bring anyone else into the situation, is what I was saying.
I mean, there's people that are willing to help you out there.
James Baumert's a good man. He'll go get your shit, and there won't be any trouble.
But the only thing I was really angry about was, when they were here at my place and he ran away and fled. I mentioned that hat to them, and then they gave me a case number, and I have receipts for that. So it's like,
I think I remember
it wasn't just a hat, their property there too. Thrown everything in the furnace, then what am I supposed to do here? Like, I talked to him on the phone. I've never blocked him. So we can talk. I'm here for him if he needs help. I'm here as somebody who he can talk to. I'm not trying to do anything, like, I'm not trying to attack him. So then continuing to get, I've never had any of my friends send him a damn anything.
I remember him saying on
messages, voicemails, he's having people call me, text me, try to tell me don't do that, don't talk, don't do anything. Like, that's threatening, and I just want him to stop. I want him all to stop. Just stop. Just leave me the fuck alone. I got a house like he has. Can he lock all his doors on like that? No.
The Geno one was crazy.
He compromised my family's safety, and that's why I'm telling him to stop. I'm telling his friends.
I recall him mentioning that, Scarlett. I remember him saying
action, I will take action. That's not extortion. That is protecting my family, protecting my home, protecting me. Mm-hmm. And I have every goddamn right under the American Constitution. As an American citizen, I have those damn rights. So they can fuck off.
Exactly. Des Zeppelin, did Mead physically assault Scarlett?
No, I was just going to say,
I'm not receiving money for answering these questions.
Yeah, to answer your question, yes, absolutely. Earlier, she said the first time he abused her was on MLC right in front of our faces. But yeah, of course there was.
Well, no, he made comment. If you remember on that phone call where Kevin was asking him if they were still together, this was before the Melton interview. This is all before that, when she had just gotten back home, when we found out she was back there, and Mead was saying he was in Wisconsin, but he wasn't welcome there. And it was kind of a weird it was kind of like a weird one-off, but it basically backs up the fact that something fucked up happened there and he got sent packing.